Hello and
my
welcome
God. Okay.
to round 4 of Swiss. We're having such a great time here. Nothing happened, and I definitely didn't say mean things about Sean. I'm Scoots, and I'm joined by my co-host.
Scoots with gray hair.
Hold on, let me do the act. Fuck off.
Okay, there we go.
All right.
We did it. We got
Cool.
there.
Excellent. And then I apologize to my mother, who might have heard me swear.
There we go.
Yeah, okay, cool. Complete dirtbag and pile of garbage. Ashani, JA_Shawnee on Twitter. Please say mean things to him.
All right.
All right, good. We got there. A very interesting pod coming up. We have the Thunder Farts, Cole Kalanki today.
Thunder.
A zombie player, reformed a zombie player playing Najeela today, which is very exciting for him. We have Michael Mapson, Expedition Map on Twitter, co-host of the Dark Depths podcast.
Ooh.
Is featured in this. We also have a person who we have no info about, Zach from Playing with Power.
Blue Farm Realist?
Yeah, and then we have Lance the Slicer Father.
Oh, really?
Or actually, that's just a Slicer player. Zach Vitrakis is the Slicer Father, but we have a Slicer player.
First Slicer?
We're getting sliced.
Oh. One thing I will say about Slicer, it makes the games that Slicer is in unique. Have you played a Slicer pod?
Sean, what you just said is like, you know when there was that, like, one kid who always carried an umbrella around, like, in your classes? Like, that's the unique kid?
And I enjoy the gameplay Slicer brings. I was never a fan of Magda.
What gameplay?
The claim blockers. Maybe getting 21 on that turn.
Luckily, the camera is not on my face anymore because I am rolling my eyes in circles.
He's trying his sassy black woman.
So, sleep. No, I'm kidding. I have to be impartial, so I really hope that this game is great.
Wow.
And the Slicer player contributes significantly to the table.
They will. They probably will win this game.
You think so?
Probably.
I mean, we have seen a lot of bad decks win. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Everybody's really good. Everybody's really good. The creature combo decks are going nuts.
They are, actually.
Slicer does not fit that vein.
And all the combo decks are like 0-3 and dropping right now.
0-2, 0-3.
They're all dropping. Zane scrubbed out.
Yeah.
0-3 playing Najeela. I don't know. There's a lot of Najeela. Why are there so many Najeelas?
Can
someone tell me why?
Who is Expedition Map playing?
Adam can give you that information.
Curry Magic says, I can hear that Burn is a brain dead deck mindset loud and clear. No, I'm playing a bit. It's a persona. Hi, Fonzie in the chat. Combo sucks, right? Oh, wow. Luke, go back to vacation. You're supposed to be in Hawaii. New Jhoira. Jhoira, Ageless Innovator.
What is that? Is that the
Ingenuity counters, the Isochron Scepter outlet?
I haven't seen that one before. I'm intrigued.
Neat. I haven't seen that one either.
So we have T&K, Jhoira, Najeela, and Slicer?
Yes.
That's an interesting
That's
pod.
A diverse pod. Interesting fact incoming from producer Adam.
The Jhoira deck is made by Sam Black, who writes for Eminence.
Hey, listen. That's Sam Black's Jhoira deck. I believe that Sam wrote an article about that Jhoira deck.
Not the Jhoira deck,
about Commander Q, but that Sam wrote a different article about the Jhoira deck for a different place. Talking about playing it in competitive. So, very cool. Do we know everybody's record in this pod? Okay, so everybody is 1 and 2, right?
Yes, from what I know.
In this pod, everybody's 1 and 2.
It seems like we're resolving mulligans, and Ooh, we went down to, is that a 4?
That
from
is a
Najeela?
4 from Najeela. Cole
Ooh.
mulliganing low. Nothing else is new. The branded sleeves are on display today. We've had the play to win and the playing with power
Yeah,
sleeves.
I have to represent.
We have a turn 1 ancient tomb into a talisman from Zach, which is a very T&K turn 1.
No turbo draw engine. Surprised. Very surprised by that. And this is Jhoira going second.
Jhoira going second.
How will see this deck? I'm gonna be very interested to see how the gameplay goes.
Head Judge Max eating some room temperature sushi, really risking that intestinal tract. Yeah, yeah, it's a very spicy pod. Yeah, this is the Isocron Scepter outlet.
Oh, this is a KCI Jhoira? Okay.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
spoil too much now.
Yeah, it's Sam Black, so it's like trying to play KCI and
And
CEDH.
CDH, I'm on board. I hated that deck in Modern, so never understood it. Didn't want to learn it. Just lost to it. I call it a day. Oh, we have the Wellsprings. Oh, this is
for sure.
this is for sure KCI.
For sure KCI.
Yeah, this is a KCI deck.
Yeah.
I don't think you guys are familiar.
Yeah, no, Sam Black wrote an article about it.
Yeah, this is making the rounds.
Yeah.
Secret card players really like this deck.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. I mean, if you were a degenerate playing KCI in Modern,
Oh,
I think you just gravitate to this.
Slicer with the Mishra's Workshop into
a
Cursed Totem. There it is.
No, I think the Curse also hits the Jhoira, right?
Cursed Totem just hit that Goblin Engineer too.
Yeah, it's a strong play.
Yeah, the dumped a Ichor Wellspring.
Strong play. Doesn't hurt Blue Farm at all, but
Yeah.
maybe we see a turn 2 study. Let's see what.
Maybe.
Verdant Catacombs. Get the original underground to see.
The Ussy?
Uzi. We're shark cutting.
We're just casting a Tymna,
Oh,
so it is
Tymna.
a black or white source. Is that a Talisman of Progress?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a black
It's
source.
definitely the Uzi.
Could be a bad lens. Get all 4 colors on lens. So let's see. Never mind, you're right. You're smarter than me.
You know, the Magic players have to get their underground sea into play immediately. Alright, so the Explosive Engineer stars kind of got folded. So what do we move to? Remora. Guess that was a top deck.
Probably.
Get into the red zone. Love to see it.
Get into the red zone against Slicer.
Slicer normally play Ogre. It's an Ogre deck. I believe. I could be wrong.
I have no idea.
We could check out by checking the box field, which are sponsors.
Our sponsors, Moxfield
Moxfield.
and the Epic Storm.
Technician Zane is Slicer on Ogre.
Treasonous Ogre. Ooh, we're casting an artifact named Slicer. Okay.
They're not on Treasonous Ogre.
We cast the robots in disguise version, the backside of Slicer.
Get into the red zone, yeah. Get the guarantee hidden, get the flip, and then just start going to Pound Town. Oh yeah, when you have to read the Slicer text. Dark Days when that equipment, that JT gets put on there. That might be the only reason I play this deck. It plays JT. I do enjoy a good JT deck. It is my one kryptonite. I need to play some JT here.
Well, Ashani, I don't know if you know, but we have a playmat for you in the Eminence shop. It's actually on display right now. We have the Skiller Shoot playmat.
A lot of the staff need that right now.
For sure. For sure. It's been A tragic day. All right, so let's see if the slicer player can successfully mind control the table.
That's rude. The slicer player has talent, and he will win this game by talent. Nothing to do with mind control. Shame on you to assume that. So, shame on you, Scott. Mind control. CEDH is no such thing. No mind control here. So who are we beating up with the slicer? We're going after the Najeela player? Who do we want to delete first?
Well, I mean, it has to be Najeela now, but
It doesn't have to be. It can be Jhoira.
fair enough. Could be Jhoira.
Yeah, there we go. Are we going to start chopping early? Oh, that's aggressive. I think I take my beats.
Cole said, no thank you.
Mull to 3, giving up the early dork. Does that say we're protecting our Nas?
The rest of the hand is Land Oracle Consult.
No way. No.
No, I doubt it.
No.
But would be
And
fine.
that was the case. We definitely would have given up the ignorable.
0-3 drop.
0-3 drop. Silicon Dynasty champion.
Silicon Dynasty champion Ben Loeb. 0-3 drop from Punt City 2.
Darn. One of the greats.
He said, this is, Millennium Gaming is in the corner of the room, and he said it's a hard tournament. And I would argue that this is the most competitive tournament that has ever happened.
Even the randoms are like playing at a good level. It's
There are so many names here, but there are also so many players that aren't like household names for the CEDH players that are just playing their asses off. It's crazy.
getting better, and it's sweet, and I love to see it.
It's great because like on the CEDH Nexus they used to have the apprentice rule. And they're getting rid of it.
They're getting rid of
because
it, yeah.
CEDH players are getting better.
Yep.
It's crazy to see a wider acceptance of CEDH and people actually like playing competently. Pretty cool.
So what do you think? So this Imperial Seal. I want to say it's government A and Nas on top,
I don't know.
but I think that might be an issue, right? Let's see. Oh yeah, then that's 100% a Nas.
Yeah.
So the most we take here 6. Oh, we can take a lot.
Yeah.
Cause we have no blockers, so we take 6, 12. That's still Nas range. It's not the greatest.
Yeah.
Our main phase Nas, we probably can still get there. Pass it
Ooh.
on to the other player.
Slicer trigger.
Yeah, definitely want to start. This is where the politic game happens here. We're gonna say we're gonna attack the blue far player. He Imperial Seal, he put a Nas on top. We can't allow that. He needs to be punished for his actions. And then we're reading the card once again.
Adam, thanks for commenting from the toilet. Good to hear from you.
What-
All Adam does is win, whether that's playing the game of Magic or other things, you know?
You gotta win in the toilet, because if you're not, then
Jesus. Why do people watch this?
I don't think there's a win on it.
Adam's the Eminence profile for
Slicer,
Adam. It's okay. It's 0-3. He lives up to expectation.
There's also a playmat for him.
Yes. Why are we still going on with these Nostroke? Why are we pushing this hard today? This is your fault, Scott.
I don't know, man.
This is your fault. I walked into one and then that was it for the rest of the day.
Blue Farm taking 7.
Yeah, that sounds right.
He just dies to commander damage, doesn't he?
If the slicer gets pumped on his turn, then yes.
Playing our own fish, or paying for our fish trigger, rather. Chromatic Star. Okay.
Are we saying we're not playing the Chromatic Star? We're just showing?
Is this the one that gets counters every time you
Yeah,
cast an
the
artifact?
lore counters or whatever.
And then it can like tap to put artifacts into play?
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's neat.
Yeah, it's neat.
I like OG Jhoira more though.
For sure.
That takes a soft spot in my heart, and I wish it was still playable.
So, end step, the slicer goes back to its owner. And then on upkeep, there's a trigger to pass it to the next player.
Uh-huh.
So I guess you can respond to the triggers.
Remove it.
Can't really sack it.
You can't sack it, but I guess you could dress down
No, doesn't work.
Yeah, because
because it's still an upkeep trigger. Judge, question, slicer, end step and upkeep. Could you dress down in response to going to end step and the slicer stays
Can you drop the bracket
to whoever last control it?
So we know dress down stops you from sacking it. Or doesn't stop you from sacking it.
Ranger Captain of Eos.
That's a good magic card. Gives you 2 bodies at the moment, but I think only 1. And that checks that. No, is that possibly on top?
So if you cast Dress Down in the previous end step, the Dress Down would be existing since the beginning of this turn, meaning Slicer has no abilities, meaning there's no trigger to give Slicer away until the end step, or until the next turn when Dress Down is gone.
So there wouldn't be an upkeep trigger then?
There would not be an upkeep trigger.
Sweet. So yes.
I have a question. I know
Um,
that trigger creates the effect that it can't be sacked. That's why, like at Silicon, they went to dress down. If you insta dress down, does that trigger just not happen in the next upkeep?
Correct.
And you can
Triggers-
sack it in that upkeep in that turn cycle?
Correct, but at that point, the Slicer player would have control of Slicer. So Slicer goes back to the Slicer player, and normally there'd be a trigger on that player's or next upkeep controlled by the Slicer player to give Slicer away.
right.
With Dress Down on the board, that trigger wouldn't happen, and
So
therefore
it just
Slicer-
stays on his field.
It would just hang out on
Okay.
the board.
It would stay on the owners of the slicer's battlefield.
Of course, messed up.
So yes, dress down does work. If you play it at the correct time. Thank you, Judge.
Judges is cool. That's why they get paid.
It's got a name tag on it and
I
everything.
didn't see the name card. I'm sorry.
We've got the Ranger Captain. We've got a bunch of stuff working. There's a curse totem in play, so the Ranger Captain,
Does
notably,
not work.
is not sackable. Which
Ooh.
means we must destroy Adnal's player, man.
Oh, we got a 5 tier 1 sub for 5 months. Puppy phobia. Look at that, doing God's work.
Who's that?
I believe it's a fellow that's currently in the bathroom.
Oh, okay. Poopy phobia.
Poopy phobia. Al Scott said that, not me.
Huh? Huh?
Poopy
Okay.
phobia.
Professional
Facebreaker.
face breaker. That makes mana.
So this puts him at 80, but not dead, but pretty low life total.
Ramen.
So I think that forces Zach to combo on his turn. Because he's dead to the next combat step.
Yeah.
How come we have Imperial Seal? Dark Side does not look that delicious.
Hilarious.
Oh, the pretty strong Magus of the Moon. So, unless this is a Dark Side, no, you don't take damage here. So
No.
just make red.
Just make a raid.
Pay for fish. We're at 80 Commander. So,
Yeah.
what do we have to do here? We have to make 3 blockers. A blocker for each player's turn attack step.
Did he
To
use?
hope we
No,
don't die
he
to
used
commander damage?
Soul Ring mana for Facebreaker.
We're going all the way down on blockers. Swing, draw 2 cards, gain some life. I'm pretty much neutral on life. Okay, we got the removal. The source on the Magus. Okay. What can we do with 2 mana?
Go huge. How much life?
Respectable player here. That's for 2, right? 3?
3?
Hit the Ranger, hit the Facebreaker, hit the Slicer. So Slicer can come down next turn and actually still threaten to kill Zach. Does he have enough mana to recast Slicer? So that might be a little troublesome.
Mishra's Workshop?
Yeah, with the Workshop and the Soul Ring, I think it's just castable again.
Yeah.
And he just needs 3 damage. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Zach needs another piece of removal to not just die to commander damage. He might leave him alive. He's in single digits already.
Yeah.
Do you leave him alive?
No.
No? Yeah.
He sealed.
Right. But we're assuming that he M-sealed for Deluge there? I don't know. I think you kill him.
He sealed. Najeela's doing nothing, and we don't know how Jhoira works.
Facts.
I don't know if that
Wait.
I don't think it came through on the stream, but producer Zane said he imp sealed.
News from the floor.
Oh, news from the floor.
Here's our friend Connor is 3-1 on John Dargo.
Don't tell the
Aw.
world that news, please.
Wow.
Ay, ay, ay.
I'm researching that.
The one John deck he was supposed to bring that was supposed to be Corvold, he brought Dargo.
Well, I told him to bring Dargo.
Yeah, so did I.
Wow.
Discussion in our team chat.
Okay, my bad. I'm not a
I
part of that
see
team
why I
chat.
see
Creatures are uncounterable.
Esper into Najeela.
I want to see him run. That'd be sick.
Oh my! I'm so proud of just seeing how Cole is now just assembling proper game
Yeah,
mechanics.
Cole's just chilling.
Oh my goodness. Cole came. Thunder farts have come so far.
You can play the big thing, like it mana. It's just
Alrighty.
it's basically a route.
Here's the moment of truth. Does Cavern of Souls? Okay. So we're not interacting with the slicer, anyways. Do we have removal? Oh, does it
Yeah.
matter what side?
Yeah, because it's a creature. It has to be. You have to cast the creature side with Cavern.
And then he doesn't have the mana to cast the creature side.
Yeah.
Because he needs the
Needs 7, I think.
he needs the land to do that. Okay.
Yeah.
So that means it could be interacted with. Unless he casts the creature side. Which
He's
is
casting the creature side.
So is it still an artifact creature?
Yeah.
Cool. I
It's,
think we're all passing.
It has double strike and haste. At the beginning of each opponent's upkeep. Yeah. So he just has to cast the hired muscle side instead of the high speed arsonist or whatever.
Well, I still believe he's still just dead if he goes after TNK Zach here. Because Zach is at 80 commander damage.
Zach pleading, please don't kill me.
Is his price answered? It was. Wow. We went after Najeela. We might.
9 commander damage.
That might have been a dangerous game to play there. Look at a random card in his hand. Oh, is it reveal? I thought it was look. I don't know what bubble that is, but it's a bubble.
That was Mishra's bobble. No, it's Urza's bobble.
Urza's bubble? Okay. And we paid for the fish going to 7. If we say we just have the naughty draw, does Breach get us there? Not with the current graveyard.
Yeah, no.
So we'd have to have
now.
Breach, LED, and Brain Freeze? That's a lot of cards to have. Cole is not here to play around with this slicer. We're here to block everything. Play a Kraum. Okay, that's a better blocker.
That is a blocker.
Still dies. Actually, no, they trade, right?
No, Slicer's a 3/4.
Still, so no slicer is flipped. And seems like Cole is at 9 slicer damage?
Yep.
If we're representing it by
Yeah,
9?
it's those D6s there.
So do you go after Cole here? Or do you force a block with a Kraum?
I mean, if you block with the Kraum, it dies.
It's still, yeah, you're dead to the other 2 players?
Yeah.
Unless you can state that you're not a threat.
Yeah, because first strike happens, and then regular damage happens, and then Kraum's dead.
We're currently in the Jhoira's turn, and we're talking who to maybe attack. Think the attack. I still think the attack is Zach, but Zach is pleading his life here. Because he's dead. He's dead. He's not dead on board, but he loses the Kraum blocker. And he's at 6.
Is that a think token?
It is, yeah. Who makes those think tokens? Oh, it's the Epic Storm, our sponsor.
Look at there.
Who
The toss up from Zane.
has, I think, 2/3 of their staff playing in this tournament today.
How are their stuff? How are they doing? Is Brian Koval? What's Brian Koval's record at the moment?
You want Koval's record?
Cook.
Yeah.
I want Cook's record.
Cook is a scrub. We don't need his.
Shout out to Jason. Jason whom?
Jason Q.
Jason Q.
So we're going after, yes. The answer is yes. We're going after Cole. Thunder Force on Najeela. So that puts Cole also dead to Slicer.
Yeah, I mean, Cole's at 15 Slicer, I
Is it
think.
15 or no 18?
Oh, it might be 18.
Because he blocked.
Yeah, Cole's at 18.
That
Slicer.
doesn't make sense though. Because he blocked the first 2 attacks.
Yeah, no, I think he's at 15.
He's at 15. So he's not
He's at 15
dead.
Slicer. We're
No, he is dead to it. Because it's hitting for 6.
So
Yeah.
what I think happens is Cole will get Slicer on his turn, and his cards are Lotus Petal, Grim Hireling. And he'll play the Grim Hireling and win.
You think so?
Yeah.
All right, so we have a prediction in the stream room that Cole's last 2 cards are Lotus Petal and Grim Hireling. Cole gets Slicer and wins the game with Grim Hireling. I want that to happen.
Well, that's a negative on that prediction. Okay. I was waiting on.
First, he's going to Final Fortune first.
Okay. First, we have to Final
okay.
Fortune.
All right.
Okay.
Well, he loses the Slicer.
No, I would go back on upkeep. You could give it to him again, I guess.
Yeah, Curse Totem means you can't activate Najeela, but let's not pay attention to the board, okay?
So we went after Zach with the Slicer. Zach chumped. So now we're back to. So no, Scott, seems like you were wrong on the math there with a double strike.
It's a 3/4 with double strike and haste.
Slicer, can we recast Slicer another time? The answer is yes.
I think so. I think we get there.
Oh yeah, then we definitely. And that's using Cavernous Souls. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Kill Zach. And then make this a 1v1 game, Jhoira versus Slicer. Does Zach have an out? I don't think there's an out with 0 mana. Yeah, Zach just dies from slicer damage. And then this goes to Jhoira. I think Jhoira comes after Cole. And Cole just dies to commander damage, but maybe one card in hand, mana up.
I mean, it's very anti-meta, and
Jhoira goes there. And yeah, Cole dies to Slicer commander damage. And it's a 1v1. Slicer versus Jhoira. And I think Slicer wins this race.
How much damage do we have on the Jhoira?
Georgia's got... Is it a wasteland? Bro, got him. Bro, that's a wasteland?
wow.
Got him. We're hitting the mana. Oh my goodness. Take 6. Dang. Wasteland into 3-ball.
Wasteland into 3-ball.
Good game. Oh no, that's a no to 3-ball. Okay, that's fair.
Okay, mana
Respectable,
drain on a
respectable.
3-ball. Yeah.
Does that give us? Do we start doing Jhoira things? We have 3 cards batted in our pool. No, but we can't do Jhoira things. There's a curse on them.
Yeah. No Jhoira activation.
No Jhoira activation. So we just have to play blue-red control, and hopefully they'll get deleted.
There is our sad friend Cole walking away from the table. And Zach. Oh, now you got a really great view.
Is that Brian Cook?
Yeah.
Oh, is Brian Cook also a loser? Oh, the losers are up early. No, we can confirm. Did Brian Cook win his pod?
Ashani a hater.
I'm not a hater. I'm just stating facts, sir. What?
He won. He won his game.
Oh, shit.
Oh, my
Oh,
Wow.
Get him outta
Ashani.
here.
Oh, no. He won.
Oh, he won.
Hoisted, Ashani.
Ahoy, ahoy.
Hoisted.
Brian's gonna top 16.
Easy,
What's
easy,
that?
easy, easy. Don't let that energy into the world like that. What's wrong with you?
What do you mean?
I seem like we're having a conversation. Can we get the other view, please, good sir? Oh, hold on. We're doing things, and I don't know what these cards do. Okay,
Plaza
what's
of
happening?
Heroes is, in fact, goated card. I like that card a lot.
What?
Plaza of Heroes. The land down there.
I'm not careful. What is the artist?
What
The
is
color
it?
is
It's the Mind Stone and Meek Stone or whatever it is. Whatever it is, Might Stone, Meek Stone. Yeah.
I need more context. I don't know what is that?
It's a mana rock that does stuff.
Have some bubble action. Looking at the top card. It's a reader. Oh, that's a sword. Oh, so we just played that to kill the slicer.
Yeah.
Nice.
Give the slicer -5/-5.
We just
Recast
recast it?
slicer.
That's disturbing, dude.
It's got haste, right? So he's gonna
Yeah, it's got double strike and haste. Recast slicer and please be punished. Unfortunate.
Did he swim with Slicer before he killed it?
He can.
No, because in the 1v1, the goat doesn't work.
A fierce guardianship
not know
coming
that.
down on the
not know
backside
that.
of.
Yeah, goat does not work in the 1v1, so when he passed the Slicer, it was technically a misplay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Learning today.
So we see a fierce guardianship on the backside of the slicer.
Okay, so I don't think the slicer is castable anymore, right? That's it?
It might be out of reach.
Just a little bit.
Yeah,
It's what, 11?
Something like that.
Maybe are we back in this game? Did we get the
We
control?
might be back in this game.
And we got the control elements back there. We just need to remove the curse totem and we're in action. Oh, I see the KCI.
Is that are we cracking our ironworks? What is that?
No, it has a,
What the frick is that?
that was played in Arkham.
Master Transmuter says yucks in the chat. That's the black red sword, right? And that's the green
Oh man,
The green white sword.
if this slicer comes back down, it is well protected.
Yeah, what is that? That's Hearth and Home, and then sort of Hearth and Home, and then the sort of the red and black one.
Are Zach and Cole dead?
Yeah.
In the chat memo saying Slicer and Terrible 1v1. Name a more iconic duo. I'll wait.
Whoa.
Wow. Firing it off.
Memo. They just deleted the Najeela. I need you to calm
The
down.
greatest second place deck the world has ever seen, said Sharky.
We're roasting the poor Slicer deck. Come on
Oh,
now.
jeez. 1v1 is maps and territory. Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, he is the
Legacy.
Legacy.
Yeah.
That's one the Eternal.
It killed the Slicer. -5,
Well,
-5.
the Curse Totem has been gone.
The Curse Totem has been nuked, and the game is about to end.
it's about to end.
Who was that? Is that a meteor? What was
Like
that?
I said-
A spine of Ishsa?
I told you guys, dude.
Oh, is that a spine?
No one knows what this deck does, so they just let it live.
Is that a spine of Ishsa?
No way, that is.
Yeah.
What the heck? That's
just-
cool.
We just hardcast that back.
That's
one?
fun.
For one person.
Yeah.
KCI time.
Yeah, we saw the KCI in hand.
Hold on, we don't know if he's a winner yet. Let's calm down. We got a lot of magic to
Okay,
play.
Shawnee, you hater. You are against Brian.
Well, we
Now
just
you're
saying,
against
there's
Matt.
a lot of magic to play.
What biases are you holding here?
I'm not saying there's magic to be played.
A
Okay, we bought about the
ritual?
Curse
Shawnee's
Totem.
not
We
gonna side
sack a
swing.
buried ruin to
Players.
All right, we got the all right.
We
We're
bought
back.
back the
We're
Curse
back in.
Totem.
We're back in.
Curse Totem on the stack. We're activating Jhoira,
Okay.
putting 2 lore counters on her, and putting in a spell skate. Okay.
Okay.
That.
All right.
Okay.
That happens.
Next thing you know, Rock Priest is gonna come into play. He's just gonna die.
Adam is bullying Natural Crunch in the chat right now.
I mean, is he not wrong?
He's not wrong, but he is bullying.
All right. New game plan, Mana Crypt kill.
KCI.
All right, cool. Check me out. I don't know what happens after this.
I'm
Whoa.
gonna be honest, the people playing this deck didn't either.
All right. Sack artifact make 2.
We're making 2 colorless. We're
makes-
sacking the spine.
4 colorless, and then what?
4 colorless.
We're making a lot more. What?
Recasting a spine?
Spine goes back to hand when it dies?
Yeah, so we're just looping spine.
We're just going to loop spine?
We're just going to loop spine every turn until there's a lot of sadness in the slicer's eyes.
Aye.
Or
That's-
until Cole gets a draw.
No, we got a lot.
No,
lot,
he's
lot.
gonna die.
I don't. I'm just saying there's a lot of magic to be.
It's because
What's
Shani
this?
plays Tron and people bully Tron players.
They do bully
No
us.
idea
That's
what
very
that.
true.
Oh my gosh, is that a boil?
Is it?
Destroy all islands.
No, destroy all non-basic lands. Is that
Jack, no. Obliterate.
Is that a scoop?
Is it an obliterate? No, that's not obliterate.
Ruination?
Ruination?
Ruination? It's one of those.
What's going on here?
Is it red?
Wait, is this like...
Is that ruination scoop?
did we scoop to ruination?
Excuse me, sir. I need confirmation. Did we resolve ruination and concede?
Lance is conceding the slicer player.
Oh,
Max is
okay.
Conceding.
Weak.
Wait, but they don't know that. They didn't hear me.
Lance,
Oh.
the slicer player, is conceding the game.
Good job, Scott. Good job.
They did not lose to Slicer Spite Plays MTG, and in fact won to Slicer. Yeah, it was the Slicer player conceding.
Look at that.
Look at Billy Mitchell.
Well, it's like Mapson's a really good Magic player or something.
Congrats to
2 and 2, I think that puts him right. He's 1-2 at the start of
Almost
this.
as good as John Dargo.
Almost as good as no.
Yeah, we're saying some very harsh.
I refuse to say nice things about John Dargo
Thank
on
you,
my
Scott.
stream. Thank you.
Bias
you.
in the stream.
It is absolutely, yeah.
Good win, though. Got to
That was
see some-
sick.
That was a good game. Got to
That was
see
a good
some
game.
Cool cards.
I
Slicer.
say it, but you were right, Ashani. The slicer added a lot of cool elements to that game.
It did.
I hate to say it, Ashani, but you were wrong. I hated that. That was miserable. No, I'm kidding. It was great. It was really good gameplay. The mind control was excellent.
There was no mind control.
It was 100% mind control.
No mind control.
Mind control.
We don't need blue players.
All people have to do is swing it at him.
But you can't.
It's not goated.
When it's 1v1, it's not goated.
No, it's not goated.
No, Slasher goes.
No.
Yes, it does.
It goes it.
No.
You give it away and it goes it.
This man
No,
doesn't
it
even
just
know
you
that.
just give it away. You may give it away.
Keep reading.
Oh, okay, whatever.
It's okay, Scott. Read the card. You understand the card
Just
skills.
kill
Just-
someone. Kill someone. But kill.
You
just
kill. You did. They
No.
did. He killed 2 players.
mind control. Mind control.
It is what it is.
Yeah, it is mind control. You're right. And now I'm very tired.
I see that.
Hey, listen, we gotta get Idiot Mathson in here.
I mean,
Interview
he's the
time.
winner.
Adam's gonna go.
Adam was just in that.
Yeah, he
Adam's
was
gonna
right
go
there.
get
He's
him.
gonna-
Yeah.
I'll move here.
Here's the share. And Scotty can ask him about.
Oh, Scotty, you're live.
I know I'm live. I've been
Right here,
I've
boss
been
man.
live. We're doing it. We're back. Hello.
Hi.
Nice to meet you. So we saw one of the
You have to
things.
go a little closer.
Yeah, talking to. But one of the things that we noticed that was very funny towards the end of the game when you were 1-on-1, you did aim all your permanents at the slicer player.
Yeah, so I actually asked if I could move over, but I was told the
Oh,
way
you
the
told you
stream layout
couldn't.
was,
Yeah.
it probably wasn't for the best.
Mm.
Generally, when I play CEDH, I actually angle normally just because the way people hold their cards, it's
Yeah.
like easier to not see things, and I feel like a lot of times it's like I'm looking at this person's stuff, and then it's like I'm looking at this person's stuff, and I don't
Yeah.
know what's going on over here, so I generally like sit like this.
Yeah.
So I don't know why I waited so long.
It just Cody over there thought it was the sign of dominance.
I thought I was going to lose, so it definitely was not that.
So I've read a little about this deck, KCI combo deck, which is very cool. What led you to bring that deck in particular?
So I was gonna. Backstory. I don't play this format. I am on a podcast, the Dark Depths podcast, and my co-host Billy loves this format. So I told him I'd give it a shot. So I was like, okay, I got to learn a deck for this event. So I picked Keenan because it was the one that seemed the most like my style. But then Sam Black posted an article about this deck, and I was like, this deck just plays all my favorite cards.
Yeah.
So I jumped ship.
It was a really cool article. and
Come on, Kenan.
Sean-
Kinnan is
Sean's
really
been a
good
fan.
and has been very good in my experience. But I don't know, you just get like so many hands where you like open it up and you're like 7-drop, 7-drop, 9-drop, 8-drop, 4-drop,
Well, you still cast
Landwar
them,
Elves.
though.
And I'm just like, this sucks. I don't like this. This deck gets to play Underworld Breach, which we all know that card's messed up. And
Yeah.
I'm talking to CEDH players, so like
Yeah.
it's not even like in Modern where I have to convince
Yeah.
you. And then I get to play Goblin Welder, which is my favorite creature of all time. I get to play Goblin Engineer, which is just like its little brother. I
Yeah.
get to play Emery, which is like my favorite blue creature. And then it's just like, how can I not?
Yeah, absolutely. So you've played 4 rounds today. How are you enjoying the CEDH competition?
I'm a terrible person to ask. So I'm 2-2 now,
Yep.
which is better than expected because I don't feel like I'm a good pilot of my deck. I am enjoying the games. I do think this is fun. I'm glad that I did this. I will lead with I'm very glad that I did this. I don't think this event is for me personally.
Yeah.
But I would definitely encourage other people to try it. Like, the games are fun. Most of my opponents have been very nice, but like I'm impatient sometimes, so like the long rounds is like killer. Like I died on turn 2, round 3, and then it was just like I was
You
like, what
said
do
no.
I
Wait,
do
yeah.
now? And like the range of competitive levels between my opponents is just like kind of odd to me. But like I don't know, everybody's for the most part seems to be having fun. Everybody's nice. Like definitely like it's something I would do again, but not regularly.
Yeah, it's definitely a format where there's, I think, a lot more. It's just a very wide brew space in CEDH, and I feel like people will bring literally anything to a tournament, and not every deck is at the same plane. But
polite way to say his opponents suck. But
No, that's not what I'm saying. Like I played against some very good players. I also did see some questionable choices. Both like my own choices, others' choices, tables I've watched choices.
Just a lot of people things in this. It's a lot of different decisions that other people make that can kind of.
Yeah, what I really meant is like you can tell when you're playing against somebody like how much experience they have, right?
Yeah.
Like you can play against somebody and you're like, okay, this is a person who has like been playing a lot of events, like they know how this stuff works, yada yada, and you can tell when you're against somebody who like doesn't know what they're doing. Like I think any of my opponents can tell, like even though I know how to play Magic, I don't know what's going on. I'm just like, hey, like I don't know if you paid attention to how many times I picked up Slicer. I picked up Slicer like 5 times, and at the end of the match, still barely knew what it did. I was just like, just don't let it come down.
You gotta read the card. Tell us, first of all, you managed to avoid the ire of Slicer very well there. Was that through any talking, or was it just through the 2 players on ad nauseum not defending themselves?
It was I multi-4 and my opponents both played ad nauseum. So, and also like I was super neutered by the curse totem. Like being able to mana drain that Trinisphere was just like a complete blessing.
Yeah. And then you ripped the spine. Did you have that?
I had the spine, and I was like, okay, this is my out. I'm never going to live long enough, but.
Did you, at what point did you draw KCI?
I think I drew KCI the turn after Spine came down. It might have been the turn it came down.
Nice. Okay. Very cool. Well, it was very good at the end there. You locked him down via control, and he cast a Ruination? Is that what he...
Yeah, I mean, he was just dead, so it didn't matter. It's,
yeah.
It's weird. So you mentioned it's a KCI deck. Both of the games that I've won today have not been
by KCI.
Combo. Yeah, it's like my one opponent had Roric Thar, which did a lot of damage to people, and then I got like to Cyclonic Rift everybody while I had him like after I'd cracked a Memory Jar.
Okay.
So it's just like you guys have nothing. You have like 2 cards in hand, and I have a board. And then this game, but yeah, no comboing.
Nice. Well. Thanks so much for coming to talk to us, and thanks for checking out the event. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, like I said, I'm glad I came. I, would definitely encourage other people to come out to these, especially if you're watching this, you're probably a CDH fan. So play the events, support the TO.
Sweet. Thanks so much. Congrats on your win.
Thank you.
And we will throw it to the ad reel.
For a casual format, this shit's pretty complicated.
The Command Tower software by Eminence Gaming is perfect for hosting your own Commander events with features such as easy-to-create event registration for 4-player Swiss-based games. Event management has never been so simple, and it's on the web, which means no downloads required. You can sign up for $5 by visiting eminence.events/subscribe.
Alright. I'll cast Opposition Agent.
Oh, there's our sound.
Yeah.